Good morning, Tom Ginn, your host, G-Force. I am so grateful for today for many reasons, as G is for gratitude. And gratitude is a principle that when you really understand the deepness of gratitude, not just on the surface, um, it eliminates negativity, gives you new perspective, changes the way you think or thoughts in a positive way. And that's going to be something we'll be talking about today is the first principle of science of getting rich. But many times this is Wednesday. And I just, lots of times I heard on the radio this morning, I hear people in their conversation and they say set things as this is hump day. I always like to bring attention to that because, in my perspective, when you say hump day, you're looking for Friday. It's actually a thought of dissatisfaction. So I'd highly encourage you to take a good hard look at when you use thoughts or words, what is it really saying at a subconscious level? Because that's where we operate from, is the subconscious level. So words, thoughts and words have power, either positively or negatively. Be grateful for this moment. It's the most valuable assets you have next to your health is the time. And how you think and the thoughts you have right now are going to dictate the outcomes in the next moment, the next week, the next year, or the long-term picture of your life. Because where you are today is accumulation of all your thoughts, beliefs, behaviors, and attitudes have gotten to you where you're at. So you can look around and they're direct reflection of your thoughts at a subconscious level. So if you're looking for more, you feel you're stuck, something you can do is reach out to me. I do have, a coaching program, because gratitude does work, and I can be glad to talk to you about those principles. So gratitude, very powerful principle. But before I get into today's lesson of the science of getting rich, I want to bring up some announcements. I am super excited for Friday's G-Force. Now, we're going to be doing G-Force at noon Mountain Time, 1 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Eastern. So turn on your notifications. I am so excited. This young man, it's a story, and you've got to meet him. Have your, if you have an opportunity, get your children on to listen to his wisdom as a young person and what he's doing. And this guest I'm going to have in is this young person, young but old wise soul. Luke Aberley, kidpreneur, 12 years old. He's working in spaces that many of us out there wish we could be in. And he's going to share his thoughts about getting started and what he loves doing and why he does what he does. So he's going to bring for you that are attending or watch this in a replay, some very powerful wisdom. So that is, turn on your notifications for Friday, 1 p.m. Central Time. Also, we're working out of this book, The Science of Getting Rich. And today I want to cover, there's a free webinar and that's a link right there. And I'm going to play a quick video intro to this free webinar put on by Bob Proctor, teaching the principles in this webinar out of this book. So I'm going to put that up real quick and play this video clip.
The science of getting rich is an exact formula, a relationship between you and what can be. What do you want to become? Who do you want to be? How do you really want to live? The science of getting rich. It's time you learned the formula. The science of getting rich is
Here we go. So that's, I highly recommend it. That the link to that registration is right there. If you're looking to understand some of these principles taught by Bob Proctor, these are some he's recognized as #1 thought and human potential coach in the world. He teaches abundance thinking. He teaches these principles out of this book as well. So I highly encourage you to check out that free webinar. Also, in the announcements on Thursday at 7:30, Mark Gasser and I in Elevate Your Profits will be talking about the 8 silent killers of your wealth building strategies and how to create $1 million asset in 1 year or less. So those are principles that we cover. And so the registration link is you go right there. You'll find the button in my link tree to register. By registering, you're also going to be getting my book. One of the principles I teach, that is the area of debt. So you'll get a free copy of my book, Understanding Debt and How It Impacts Your Wealth Building Strategy. So by being a guest on Thursday, register. The link is below. We'll see you on Thursday, 7:30 Eastern. We'll see you 7:30 Eastern. So now that all the announcements are done, I want to get back to the #1 principle. In the previous 3 chapters, we talked about formless substance, that everything we have has already been created. The universe operates by law. Our thinking operates by law. And so we've got to have faith and belief at a subconscious level to be able to manifest the proper thinking, the thoughts from a formless. Thoughts are formless. We think about them in our mind, we can see the picture, but they're formless. There's nothing tangible. But anything we can see, we can conceive. Anything, and seeing is a thought. We can see the outcome. I'm a big proponent of understanding vision in that thought process. What is your vision of the outcome that you seek? Clear mental picture of what that looks like. And in this chapter, the first thing, thought is the only power which can produce tangible riches from the formless substance. Thought. Everything has an original substance. Everything has been created. That's a concept that we cannot comprehend. Even this calculator right here was already created. It's been here. It's only through thought and awareness do we start seeing how to put these pieces together to create a calculator. This has always been here. Always been here. A cell phone, TVs, our technology has always been here. So your thoughts. What are your thoughts? If you have negative thoughts, that's a formless substance. It will deliver the results you think about. First thoughts. What are your thoughts? Every thought of form held in a thinking substance causes creation of the form, but always, or at least generally, along the lines of growth and action already established. What that's really saying is everything has been created, and we're just co-creating. Only through awareness, and our thoughts can start bringing those things into substance, a form. So to accomplish that, you have to ask your questions. What are your thoughts? Do you believe that you can create? Now, we have to operate within law. In my coaching, I always use as an example, my vision and one of my goals, and this is hypothetical, is I want to fly like a butterfly. Now, that's a thought. I can see that. I can see me flying like a butterfly, but it doesn't work within the law, the physical law. Tom Ginn, 250 pounds, cannot fly. I don't have wings. I'm a human being. I'm not a butterfly. But through thought, creativity, you can create a different reality and put that thought into substance through creativity, thought. So here's how I can fly like a butterfly. I can create a vehicle or contraption that looks like a butterfly, flies like a butterfly. I can get in it. I can experience that. So I took my thought, working with the law. I can't physically fly, but through creativity, through thought, I was able to manifest a form that would deliver the outcome I sought. That happens all the time. So it's important that you recognize first thoughts. Like Glenn Morshower says, your first thoughts dictate the direction your bus is going. Got to have a picture. We think in pictures. We're emotional. What's your emotional attachment to the thought? Is it positive or negative? Can I? Do I believe? I can't. So what are your thoughts? You can't have a positive and negative thought at the same time. So you're in control of your thoughts. When you're in control of your thoughts, you're going to be able to create the outcomes that you seek. Yeah, yes, we deal with the laws of the universe and gravity, and Tom Ginn can't fly like a butterfly, but I sure can create one if that was my desire to do that. What are you saying to yourself? You've got to believe. You got to have in this process faith as well. But your thoughts. This is man's power. Thought. We're the only creature on this earth can take a thought and manifest everything around us. Going back to eons, back to the beginning of time, it's man's thought that has gotten us to where we're at. It's man's thought that got us to the moon. It's man's thought that created live streaming. It's man's thought that creates your bank account. It's man's thought that controls everything. So look around you. Your thoughts are proof. You may not like the results, but your thoughts are proof. And that's what I love about us being creatures, understanding that we can change our circumstances. We can change our environment through thought. Through thought. What is it that you desire in your life? Your thoughts will dictate. Can you or can't you? Believe that you can. Changes creativity. To think what you want to think is to think truth regardless of appearances. That's a very interesting statement there. See, a lot of our thoughts and the outcomes is the appearance it can't be done. Right, brothers? You can't fly. You're not going to be able to do that. They were told they can't do it, regardless of appearances. Can't get to the moon, regardless of appearances. We've done it. It's our mind, our thoughts. What about our health? What do you think about thoughts of health? It controls everything. You can remanifest your health in some significant way on how you think. Your thoughts dictate the type of food you eat. Is it supporting a healthy lifestyle? Your thoughts dictate whether you're exercising. Your thoughts dictate everything about your health. If you have a thought of being sick, those thoughts work at a subconscious level all the way down to the cellular level, and guess what it manifests? Disease, dis-ease. So thoughts are powerful. So the first principle to really understand and dive into it is understand it. When you master the mind, master the thought processes, you would now become the master of your universe that you're creating. And it operates by law. I can't fly like a butterfly, but I can sure, through a belief and having faith that I can create something, see it and manifest it through thought, taking action. And as we become more aware of our thinking, all the answers are around us right now. When you move to a positive thinking, people will show up to help you, support you. Circumstances around you will start showing up to support you, either positive and negative. So be careful of your thoughts. If you have negative thoughts, you're going to bring negative people in your life. If you think positive thoughts, you're going to start seeing those things start manifesting your future. Master your mind. When you do that, you can conquer fate. A lot of people say, what's my fate? No, it's not your fate. You can have what you want, but more importantly, you can have what you desire. You can have what you desire. You have the power to determine what you think. So I just wanted to close with this. Highly recommend you get this book, Wallace D. Wattles. Study it. There is a science of getting rich. When you understand this law, these laws, everything starts changing. It did in my life. I've been successful. I've also crashed and burned, but my thoughts didn't allow me to stay there. But I had limiting beliefs. And through coaching and mentoring and new levels of awareness, my horizon has changed radically. And it could be for you as well. So get this book Friday. Again, G-Force guest is Luke Aberley. Kidpreneur. Turn on your notifications. I highly encourage you to get your children, young adults, parents, get your kids to watch this. And it's his influence from his dad and understanding these principles has expanded this kid's awareness and level to he's doing things that most people would go, what? He is doing that at age 12. And like he says, the secret to getting what you want is start, no matter where you're at. The sooner you start, the quicker you'll get there. So why procrastinate? Get on with it. He's going to share with you what he loves to do and why he does it at age 12. So I'm excited to hear his interview on Friday. So with that all said, I'm signing out. G-force. G is for gratitude. It negates negativity, it gives you different perspective. It gives you positive thoughts. And when we move to positive thoughts through gratitude, things around us change. We don't have to look at things in a negative space. In every situation, there's something good. There's something to be grateful for. What can I take away from this to make it better? We become responsive versus we respond versus react through gratitude. One of the most powerful principles you can apply in your life. So it's with gratitude that I was able to be here today and just share what I've learned, share this book with you. I'm so grateful for the principles here, and I encourage you to check it out. Have a great day. We'll see you on Friday, 1 p.m. Central Time. Luke Alberly, Kidpreneur. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting and mind-blowing at the same time. Have a good one, everybody. God bless.